If you're new here, I am Brittany. Today I'm going to do a sit-down video about falling asleep and staying asleep. I've used these tips and tricks for quite a while now and they work very good for me. I have my little trusty notebook which I'm going to glance down periodically at. First tip, use your bed for sleeping only. So don't be in your bed eating or in your bed watching TV. Don't be in your bed like on your laptop or anything like that. Just use it for sleeping. When you start introducing all these other things like the TV, eating, whatever, then your body doesn't kind of resonate your bed with sleeping. It resonates your bed with these other things as well. And that's gonna make it harder for you to fall asleep in the end. Second tip is no screens 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. And ideally keep them out of your bedroom altogether. So this goes with the first tip that I just said. So your laptop or your TV, keep them out of the room if you possibly can. Limit your screen time to no later than 30 to 60 minutes before you go to bed. This gives your body and mind some time to relax. So this kind of goes with the tip about the no screens 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Like it's an hour, so you're thinking, okay, what the heck am I supposed to do for this hour now? So what I personally like to do is read a book or knit or like do some meditation or even like a mindless puzzle or something. I wouldn't really recommend like a Sudoku or mind game where you really have to focus because that's not gonna help your mind wind down. But just do something that's simple, easy, doesn't really take much, and that way you'll calm your mind and it'll make it a lot easier for you to go to sleep. Another thing to do with light is keep your room dark. So this is very pertinent for me personally as well. I can't sleep if there's any light whatsoever, if there's any noise whatsoever. I fall asleep fast, but I can't stay asleep if any of those are factors. So blackout shades are your best friend for this. Or if you have really good blinds, those work too. Just get some blackout shades. Next tip is exercise. There's actually lots of scientific evidence that says that exercise helps with sleep. It improves sleep by the quality. It increases time in deep sleep, increases sleep amounts by expending energy and makes you feel more tired. It also reduces stress, relieves energy, which can trigger anxiety responses, and it helps treat insomnia over time, and as well as aerobic exercises can also really help with this. Tip is don't nap, at least in the afternoon. Like if you're waking up at 5 a.m., yeah, you can nap at like 10 or whatever because you are tired during the day, but then come bedtime you're gonna be so tired and all your body is gonna want to do is crave sleep. Fall asleep fast and stay asleep. Avoid caffeine at least 7 hours before bedtime. Stop caffeine around 12 to 2 p.m. It stays in your system for that long and you don't want it to keep you awake when you're going to bed, obviously. There's something called a caffeine crash as well. So when it runs out, you're very tired. So this is kind of the perfect time for you to stop drinking it so that you do get this crash and you sleep a lot better. Next tip is know the next day's plan the day before. Do not wait till that night when you're about to go to bed to plan your next day. Don't be thinking about all this stuff. Have it all thought out, have it all written down if you need to. Do all your planning the day before so that when you go to sleep, your mind's not running a mile a minute and you're not thinking about solely what you need to do the next day. You want to just focus on sleep and think about nothing else but your dreams. Tip number 8 is get a minimum of 7 hours sleep per night. And that's for adults. Personally, I found by experimenting here and there, doing 6 hours, doing 9 hours, all the in between, trying to just experiment with how you feel every day on the different hours of sleep. So I would take a couple days and just try different times and do that for a few days, see how you feel, and just play around with it a little bit until you find what works for you. But on average, it's about 7 hours a night. For me personally, I like 8 hours and 15 minutes. It's very specific, but it's what works for me. And I find that I'm very like happy and like pretty energized throughout the day. It has worked best for me. For the second last tip of this video, it is having a bedtime routine or ritual. So this means doing the exact same thing every single night before you go to bed. So for me, what I do is I will decide, okay, I'm gonna get ready for bed, and I will go into the bathroom, wash my face, do all like my skincare products on my face, do all that, take off my makeup, blah, 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 brush my hair. Then I will go into the bedroom, get my pajamas on, turn off all the light, make sure I've blocked out all the light in my room, and sleep soundly. I put on either the fan or the humidifier or both, depending on my mood that night. And then I will put my phone on sleep mode and get into bed and go to sleep. So I really find that doing this every single day has helped improve my sleep tons, because your body gets into this routine. It knows, okay, so as soon as I do this and this, we're going to be going to bed. So for me, that's very important, and I think it'll help you a lot too. Make sure your routine is calming and relaxing, and your room is darker as well. You don't want all the lights on in your house when you're going through your routine. You want it to be calm so that your body is getting ready for bed and you're not awakened by the light, and so your brain knows that it's coming up. So for this last tip, it is to go to bed at the exact same time every night, or around the exact same time. Just make sure it's within the hour, and then wake up at around the exact same time. Of course, this is not going to be an all the time thing. You want to try and make sure that this is done as much as possible. Things are gonna come up, but just be mindful and be religious about what you're doing. So for me, every single night, I make sure that I'm in bed by 11 p.m. and I wake up around 7 a.m. every morning. It can fluctuate. Sometimes I wake up at 7:15, sometimes I wake up at 7:30, sometimes I go to bed at 11:30 or 11:15 or 10:30. As long as it's around the hour mark, then I think it's a good balance. Even on a weekend, because this is going to help your body, and it's not going to confuse your body, and you're not going to wake up still fatigued and just grumpy. I find if I don't get enough sleep or I sleep bad, that I just feel like crap the next day. So obviously these tips are to help you not feel like that. So anyways guys, that is the end of this video. I really hope you guys took something away from this. I hope you guys try these tips. If you do and they worked for you, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. And I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching, guys.